Hey folks, Chris once again. Welcome back to another video. This is a request assigned from Davis, and he wanted to talk about a movie that I've seen before. It's from the 2000s. It's called Sideshow, which I've seen this movie before. When I first saw it, I wasn't that big of a fan of it, but watching it now, it's there. It's alright. It's actually on this DVD collection I have with all the Puppet Masters, all the Killjoy films. It has Dog Graveyard, Sideshow, When Puppets and Dolls Attack, Demonic Toys, Dangerous War Dogs, which I've not seen that one yet. But Sideshow is an okay movie. It's from the 2000s. When I first saw it, I'm like, But watching it again, it's alright. It's basically about this group of teens who go to this carnival, and they meet up with this short man. I'm not going to say the N word, but this short man, and he has this attraction where he has a bunch of these freaks, like these people who has different, like these creatures that have like different things about them. There's one, well, I'll get into spoilers here in a minute, but it's basically like a more cheap version of the movie Funhouse, which I do like that film. This movie, I didn't really care for any of the characters. I mean, there's one guy who's a complete dickwad. He's a complete twat waffle who sucks the fun out of everything whenever at the carnival. I didn't like him. Bless the actor, but I didn't like him. There's another guy and his brother who's in a wheelchair. I like those two. There's a girl whose boyfriend's with the asshole guy. And then there's just a girl. Nothing crazy about her. It's just she's there. And they basically get taken one by one by this short man. I forget his name, but he's a bunch of Full Moon films. It's Philip from the Car, I believe. And he basically takes all these kids get taken. That's basically the non-spoiler section. Again, the spoilers. One thing I do gotta commend this movie is the special effects, the makeup. It's a great set piece for that stuff. This short guy has like this attraction where it has all these freaks who can do something or doesn't look human. There's this one guy or this one creature who's like wrapped up in bandages, and he wraps all of them, and he's like this bug alien creature, which is pretty cool. There's a big fat guy who has like a face on his stomach. There's a girl who is in like this tub full of, I guess, lye or some kind of acid, and she's got boobs. So we got some good looking women in this movie. And lastly, there's this woman who peels her face apart, and she peels her stomach apart, and you can see like her ribs and her rib cage and her intestines, which is pretty cool special effects. I do gotta say, it's very gory. It's not a very gory movie, but it's a very entertaining movie. So everybody doesn't like the stuff they're showing, but they leave because they don't like what they're seeing. And then they see this fortune teller lady. They give each one of them a wish, and then The girl who doesn't like her body, like a girl doesn't like the way she looks, she basically goes to this tent, and then the short guy transforms her into a good-looking woman, but she has no fucking face. Which is a pretty creepy scene whenever the kids go and they see she has no face. Pretty cool makeup effects. And then the rest of them break into the tent because they're looking for their friend. I don't know where they are. And then the lady who peels her face apart is sitting there doing her makeup and shit. And the asshole guy wants to get his dick wet. So they're kissing each other. And then she shows his face and her stomach, pulls him out, and he has like, his face is like melting off with like wounds and crap. Very gory scene. I do generally like that. It's fun, it's gross, it's creepy, and it's really cool. And then the other two just disappear. The girl and then the guy in the wheelchair. So the only one that's left is the guy who took him there, the brother guy in the wheelchair, and he goes in and sees all his friends are fucked up. The mean guy, he has like a bird face, it's like a fucked up body. Pretty cool makeup there. Pretty gross and creepy and weird. The one girl is short, like this size, inside an hourglass. Then his brother, he can walk, but he's like a monkey kind of creature. And then he sees that girl with no face. And then they make him disappear in the middle of nowhere. Boom. Movie ends. I generally had fun with this movie. I just didn't like the acting, except by the villains. I like the guy in the wheelchair and then the other guy, his brother, but other than that, I didn't really care much for any of the people. So the makeup effects were fun, but I didn't care for the story. I like the story. I like the setting of the carnival and all that. It just wasn't a very great movie to me. It was alright. I gave it like 2.5 stars out of 5. So with that said, what do you think of Sideshow? Have you actually seen this movie? It's a very elusive movie on this box set. So let me know if you've seen it. Take care, and we'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.